Insanity, please, Google. You know, insert Twilight joke here. I know what you are. Say it out loud. Shiny. The vampires in Salem's Lot are much more monstrous.
Coming for your head! Coming for you, Peter! Here I come, Peter! Here I come! I'm coming for you!
Hello, people. How are you? How's it going, everybody?
Hello there.
Hello there. Hello there, Nat. How's it going? How many points does everybody have? How many points you got these days, Nat? And what can we use these points for? Hey, Bill, how's it going?
I'm here.
Hey, Rachel. Aaron's got 6.6 thousand points. Wow. 10,000 Nat's got. Man, you're all rich. You're rich. We got to think of something. Hello. Yes. 13,600. Who's the richest one here? Hey, Dr. Mr. Master, how's it going? Hey, everyone. Hey, Betty. Who's the richest one here? It's Rachel so far, I think. Right, wasn't it? 13,600. That's the one to beat. That's the one to beat. Yeah, Rachel's rolling in points. Man. Drummer Master. Yeah, a bit clearer on here, isn't it? Alright guys, well I'm really excited today because we're going to get stuck into, what is this, episode 3?
Hello.
Hey, Babsy, what's going on? Episode 3 of Alan Wake, and we left off on such a cliffhanger yesterday. I'm glad I didn't have to wait until Thursday to get some kind of a resolution or continuation in where we're headed to next, but we're going to find out exactly what this doctor meant when he said, "You've been a patient of mine for years." Is that genuine, or is that the hallucination? Is that real? Or is that the hallucination that he's entering into? Or is it like an alternate universe? I don't know. I suppose everything's going to get revealed today, or at least partially. And what else? Oh yeah, he fell into the river or the lake, saved himself with that flare. I like it, the way that we're playing this, and I like that it's all set out in an episodic way, because we get the previously on, right? Love that. Absolutely love that. Saves me a job. And we also get, I would say maybe like half an hour of a story before the proper gameplay kicks in. So yeah, I enjoy that as well. And then we get a little bit of a story at the end as well. So yeah, I suppose we can dive into it. And I think a lot of people said that the last episode was the longest episode, and it did feel extra long, didn't it? We ran over a little bit. Obviously, I don't mind. I like playing games. But I wonder if this one's going to be really short and we're going to be able to get in a couple of episodes, or is it just going to be regular length and then we just, we just do one? But I suppose we'll find out today. Yeah, let's get stuck in. How's everyone doing, by the way? You all having a nice Sunday? What and what time is it where you are? Oh my God, what the hell? Rocket League's got great music, phenomenal music. Whoops, I was playing Rocket League. Rocket League. I used to smoke. I used to smoke cigarettes, and multiple times a day, I would go out for a cigarette break. I've quit for, it's coming up to 10 years now, right? And I just can't believe I ever smoked. And I by the way, I also can't believe how expensive smoking is now compared to when I used to smoke. Obviously, it's bad for you anyway. You shouldn't smoke, but I don't know how anyone can smoke. My mate told me that in England now, I swear he said it was like £18 for a pack of 20. Is that right? Is that right? £18 for a pack of 20. Hey, Moustache Man, how's it going? Hey, Foxmanort. Yeah, made it today. Oh, you got to leave early. Oh, gonna go see a movie. What movie are you gonna see? Betty, unfortunately, last night's video is muted in the last minutes. Some legal stuff because of the music. Yeah, I suspect that might be true. Do you see all of the story, or do you just see it? Is it when the actual soundtrack song plays? That it's because what I might have to do, unfortunately, and I hate to do this, I might have to turn off the game when the music kind of kicks in, because, like you say, it gets copywritten or copyrighted, however you say that. Rachel, fantastic. 10 a.m., 7 p.m. for Betty, just gone 6 p.m. for Nat. 10 a.m. and I'm making up some work time. We took a few weekdays off for the kid's birthday and our anniversary. I'm super behind on the book club because of it too. Oh man, no worries. Well, you can always catch up, and that's the good thing about the book club, is that it's just there as long as you need it, right? And some people even jump in the conversation after the whole of the book club has taken place. But yeah, I hope your kids had I hope your kid had a good birthday, and I hope you had a happy anniversary. Yeah, Betty says when the song begins. Bill Wright, 6 p.m. here in London. London, as a fellow Londoner there. You have to sing at the end for no copyright. Nice one, Moustache Man. It's a cheap ticket rerun of Pacific Rim. Oh, dope. That'd be fun to watch at the cinema. NPC Aaron went to go see The Drama last night. It was a very strange film. I don't know if I've seen it. Maybe we can watch the trailer for that at the end of the stream or something. Hey, Fader Corv, how's it going? Fader Corv just got a bonus 450 points because he's on a 7-stream streak. What a legend. Mate, a lot of people are starting to get these 7-stream streaks now. Alright. Oh, Zendaya and Robert Pattinson in a romantic comedy. I thought it was okay. Yeah, I've seen them two get an interview together. I keep seeing clips of those two getting an interview together. I thought they was in a film, but I didn't even see the trailer for it or anything. Oh, Nat says, just looked it up. A pack of 20 LMB silver is £16. That's crazy. I think when I smoked, it was like £6 a pack, and that was too much for me, even. That's crazy. But I think the reason that they increased it to that amount is as a preventative measure, right? Maybe that's me being a bit Pollyanna-ish, but I think that's one of the reasons that they, not the companies, but wasn't it like the government or something like that stepped in and said that it has to be this amount if we're going to have cigarettes in the UK, it has to be at this amount, and it prevents people from picking up the habit when they're young. It's a good thing. If that is the case, you know, if it's just people being greedy, then whatever. I feel it would be the kind of movie that relies entirely on a twist. Why and how did you quit smoking? Well, definitely for the money, but more so for my health. And the way that I quit smoking was I read a book, funny enough, and it was Alan Carr's Quit Smoking the Easy Way or something like that. It's not really a book that I would have picked up just, you know, just on my own, but I knew 3 people who had read this book, and all of them quit smoking permanently. Like they had quit smoking for years. And so I was like, well, worth a shot, you know. And it's a strange book. It feels as though you're being manipulated in some way. And it just keeps saying to you, but by the time you get to the end of this book, it's just going to be so easy for you to quit smoking. It's not even going to be difficult. But don't stop yet. Keep smoking. Keep reading this book. And then it just starts talking about, I can't even remember everything that it said, but it was like talking about the nature of addiction and things like that. And then it told you to like imagine when you're inhaling the smoke, poison seeping into you and stuff like that. But it was like, but don't stop smoking. Like it was, I suppose, reverse psychology. Don't stop smoking. Keep smoking. Keep smoking. And then at the end, it goes, right, this is the last page. Pick up a cigarette. This is your last ever cigarette, you know. And then it's smoked it, and it was like, put it out. Congratulations, you no longer smoke. And then I just went cold turkey. I will confess, a couple of really stressful things happened immediately afterwards. My uncle, one of my best friends passed away, and then immediately afterwards, my uncle passed away, and my uncle was kind of like my hero a little bit. So that was really difficult. But then I thought in my head, I'm not gonna. The way that I thought about it was, I'm not gonna like insult my uncle's memory or my friend's memory by hurting myself, you know. And actually, I'm gonna dedicate not smoking to them. And then I continued to not smoke, and didn't smoke ever since. So I suppose that's a long-winded way of saying cold turkey. just cold turkey. Oh, and it does say in the book as well that Alan Carr, when I say Alan Carr, some people are going to go, Alan Carr, what, the TV presenter, especially if you're from England? Alan Carr, what, Chatty Man? No, different Alan Carr. It just happens to also have the same name spelled the same way. But yeah, so I read that and just went cold turkey. Oh yeah, and what does the book say? It says that cold turkey is the only way you can do it. If you try with nicotine sprays or patches or anything like that, you're still feeding the addiction. You're letting it linger. You're letting it, and you're not able to get over it. I don't know how true that is, but I just said I'm just going to trust the process. I'm just going to go for it, and that's it. Yeah, that's how I quit, and I don't miss it ever. Definitely don't miss the price of it.
I'm here.
Hey, Hot Llama, how you doing?
Let's do this.
Yes. Moustache Man says, I saw your last video on YouTube. Read manga of No Longer Human a long time ago. It was way thicker than the book you were holding. I loved it. Oh, yeah, wicked. Yeah, it is a good book. I wouldn't go so far as to say, like, I loved it. Like, it wasn't 5-star for me, but I did really enjoy it. Fadical, one would hope that that's why the price increased. Today's episode is The Truth, and it's my favorite, the Lee says. Awesome. Yeah, you said that yesterday, didn't you? Betty says, I'd appreciate a complete ban of cigarettes, although I used to smoke a lot. I used to smoke. when I worked in when I was in Spain, I'd be like smoking inside. Like I know you can do that in some. I think you can still do that in.
I
some
came
bars
here
in
to drink
America.
milk and kick ass, and I've just finished my milk.
Hey, Elendil, how you doing? Welcome. Oh, Silent Betty says I read that book and it didn't help me. I quit on my own a few years later. Well, as long as you quit, right? That's the important thing. Hey, Mike's Film Fix. How you doing? Well done for quitting, by the way, Betty. That's really great. Jay, how's the top 10 video performing since yesterday? I watched it this morning, enjoyed it a lot. Love it when a top 10 list doesn't include all expected choices. Very brave video to put out, like you said. Is that a polite way of saying you got some bad takes? No, it's doing really well. I think it's at about 10,000 views. I think when I last checked, it was like 10,500, and so that's really good for me, you know. Normally my videos, like the weekly recaps and stuff like that, they're getting 3,000, sometimes 4,000, like total over the course of a week or so. Also, the good thing about this video and videos like top 10s and just book reviews and stuff like that is that they're evergreen. And so, you know, it doesn't matter. Someone might see that in 6 months from now and still watch it, you know. But if they see my weekly recap from March, it feels a bit stale, you know. So they might go, no, I'd rather watch his more recent weekly recap. But yeah, so that is, I definitely want to release more book reviews, more top 10 stuff, and also just more fun stuff, you know, stuff like I mentioned the other day how I've got a video that I recorded almost a year ago and I just haven't got around to editing it yet, and it's where I read 7 books in 7 days, and I feel like videos like that, they kind of enjoy that, right? Very, very clickable, and so yeah, I'll be editing that soon and releasing it, but yeah, it was a long time I did that. Hot Llama, the Kermit was out of stock, currently working, so I did join on time but couldn't interact as I was on a call. Yeah, no worries. Fadercorp, let's just say we agree on some top 10 choices, disagree on some, and most of them I haven't read, but now I want to. That's dope. That's great. The last book in the list is not... if the last book in that list is not The Ring, I don't know anymore. Hey, AFG Salty. You had Lonesome Dove and 11/22/63, so that's good. Exactly. As long as you got those two, you're all good. Oh, by the way, we're going easy. Episode 4, The Truth. I used to listen to a podcast called The Truth, and the bloke who did the intro, he had such a deep voice. It was like crazy. Wait, what? Yeah, that's fine.
Previously on Alan Wake, I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
And that's where it ended. Here we go.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice.
There you go, Alan.
Hartman.
Oh, it's
I
this
fell.
I had to
bloke.
give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
Do we believe that this is real, or is this the hallucination? It's a bit like Life on Mars. Anyone seen that show? That's a good show. It might be dated by now. I don't know.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus. There were only empty sheets of paper here. No manuscript pages.
He's outraged. Oh, Aaron loves Life on Mars. Yeah, it's a great one. My wife watched that before we got together.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Why, right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
Man.
This corridor is for patients.
Oh, I have to follow him now.
Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Why are you talking down to me?
I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan.
Splendid,
we can
Alan.
get this thing under control
You little
if we work
cutie.
together. This way, Alan.
Just incredible views.
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this.
Okay.
Alice is dead.
No.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. We go this way, Alan.
I think you're
I wasn't
gaslighting
ready
me,
for
bro.
another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted?
Listen,
in your
he's
mind?
got a point. It does
You're a
make more
skeptic
sense.
by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
If, like, just for real, if I'm Alan Wake in this moment, I am thinking to myself, it does make more sense. That what you're saying to me, that I'm crazy, makes more sense than, you know, there's
Never get
demons
tired of this
everywhere, you know.
view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me. Alan, what I'm telling you is good news. Right now, we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that?
What happens
Because
if
I'm
I just
lying?
leave him behind?
Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's
I don't
part
want to
of
miss
the
anything
Let
he's
him
saying.
talk.
After all,
Hartman
I'm the
obviously
one
loved
trying
his
to
own
bring you
voice.
out of the
His
world
words
you've
echoed
constructed
madly
for
inside my
yourself.
head.
But I
I
can't
dug my
do
nails
it
into
by
the palms of my
myself.
hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery.
Like, the rest of the game is just
Come along.
Alan
Let's
Wake
go inside.
successfully going through a series of treatments as he slowly recovers from
Now,
schizophrenia.
here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus
Who the hell's that guy?
nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
Hey, Nurse Ratchet.
Scary, scary, scary.
Hey. Whoa, Christian Bale.
Emerson,
Christian Bale in The Fighter.
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson,
Okay, okay. Sorry. Boo.
He does have a long neck.
that's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say.
The
He
bow.
works on
Elbow
video
strike.
games.
Ooh, yeah.
It's trash, of course, but it does
Get
involve
him
some
to the head.
small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
No kidding.
Namaste, man. Look, it's Christian Bale in The Fighter, and then it's Christian Bale in Batman. Before, after. Hello, my dear.
Alan, please, this way.
All right. You all right? She looks like she's enjoying herself anyway.
Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy.
Oh, wait, let me just get
As soon
something.
as you feel up
Sorry.
to it, you should continue.
1 second, Dr. Hartman. I think I saw something. Eagle eye. I saw that as I was coming through. I hope I'm not missing any important plot points for this. I like to collect these. I know that doesn't help my case in proving that I'm not crazy. That I collect coffee thermoses wherever I see them. But let me just really quickly catch up with everyone. Great shows are evergreen. I still watch The Prisoner from time to time, and that's from the 60s. Yeah, The Prisoner is wild, isn't it? Alama, he's schizo. I love The Prisoner, Rachel says. I just told my husband we're due for a rewatch. Yeah, I might check out some of that, you know. That was a pretty crazy show. Now I remember why this chapter is everyone's favorite. I'm sad to have to leave early today. I will not see the cool part. Oh, man. I gotta admit, Moustache Man, I am looking forward to it. But you gotta do what you gotta do, brother, you know? NPC Aaron, I too suffer from unusual thinking. Buddy thinks we're Leonardo DiCaprio in Shutter Island. Yeah, I am starting to think that. Taking part in group therapy and art classes. I know, yeah, imagine that was the rest of the whole game and this just becomes like a really cozy stream. The writing in this game sometimes, Fadakov says. Foxmanor, namaste. Hot Llama, I would have loved to wake up in a place like this. Yeah, I know, it's stunning, you know? Nat says, well, you're going to have to form a ragtag group of patients to defeat the darkness. Oh, yeah. Can you imagine if I get this dude here? What was his name? They look like they could be brothers. Emerson, that's right. Emerson, he looks like he's got some moves. Alright. The Suicide Squad. The Schizophrenia Squad. Sorry about that. I just had to go get a coffee thermos. I am sane though. You two are here? My brothers from the diner.
My rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Thor. They had a, how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard.
Oh, sweet.
They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark. Oh, that won't do.
They sound pretty badass to me.
Cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
Oh, I'd love it if you stopped speaking to me like I'm a kid.
Head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
Yeah, this is my kind of guy.
I've heard in a while.
Zane! You're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
Yes.
We wrote it all down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
How'd it give you a rash?
My head was clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Tom, you got any booze on you?
Yeah, no.
We have a stash of the special stuff at the farm. Our own formula. Local ingredients. Medicine clears your head right up. Makes you remember like moonbeams on the brain.
Oh, I just noticed. Leather patches on the elbows.
I know
That's not very rock and roll.
It isn't.
Tom just lost is all. Baba Yaga got to him too, the damn witch.
She used us all. Taken from all of us. Took my thunder, the witch.
And my ravens, what were they? Memory and thought, the hag.
She took something from you too, didn't she? That's what she does.
We're better off. This place, the lake, it gives you power. If you're a creator, an artist, a god.
Nightmare shifted in their sleep in the darkness of the lake.
Yeah, that's the one. She makes sure it comes out twisted and wrong. Just ask the lamp lady.
Oh, yeah,
She
we
knows
know the
what
lamp
happened
lady.
to that other writer.
She's been using you, boy, and you let her. You went and opened the door for her, didn't you?
Now, it was already open a crack. And whose fault is that? We're morally corrupt, disease-ridden, old and stupid.
Doesn't mean he had to open it all the way, God damn it.
Ah,
Yeah. These two
so
know what's up.
tired.
There's something about the lake.
Farm close to the lake, a place of power.
The lake is the place of power.
We had parties there, man. You should go there and have a party.
I will. By the way, how's
Bob
Night Springs the Bald
through
going?
the app through the window, hit that hippie chick in the back of the head. 15 stitches and a concussion. Bob's dead now. Leukemia.
Stitches, snitches, and narcs, man. Bad scene.
Man, I don't want to miss any dialogue.
I'm tired, man. So tired.
All right, I think they've extinguished their dialogue.
I want to go home.
Creator's dilemma. Oh, that's the doc. Alright guys, it was great catching up with you. I'll see if I can get you out of here. See if we can solve this problem. Get the band back together. Let me just see who's out there. Oh, can we not go out? Who's out there painting? Oh, what is he painting as well? That's not my buddy. That's not the radio DJ. Maine, is it Tom? What? Tom Maine, is that his name? Welcome to Cauldron Lake Lodge. We're here to give you the specialized help you need. However, please observe the following. Please ask friends and family to schedule visits beforehand to ensure they don't interfere with your therapy and or periods of creativity. It's weird that the doctor is really into people being creative, right? He's like, you know, I need you to be creative. You got to, you know, that's a big part of the therapy. So that's weird, especially because those guys in there seem to think that, you know, if you're creative by the lake, then there's something about the lake which conjures it up. Also, please respect your fellow patient's need for privacy and personal space, especially when they're engaged in their creative processes. Be patient. Typically, our patients have long-term creative problems, and they won't be solved overnight. Give yourself permission to take the time you need. Bear in mind that you're voluntarily receiving treatment that has been specifically tailored for you. Engagement therapy and its sister method, the flow, work best when you are actively engaged in shaping them. If you have any concerns, please don't hesitate to voice them. All right. By the way, just a reminder to everyone, if you're watching on YouTube, then we've got more of an interactive kind of thing happening over on Twitch. It's the same name, JBoyFrosty. So if you want to come over there, then you're very welcome. And yeah, it's just a bit more chatty over here, a bit more interactive. But if you just want to watch, then that's cool as well. You can just watch on YouTube. That's
They're
fine.
only in your head, and they're not there when you wake up. So you can't wake up because I'm in charge now and I don't want to disappear. My nightmare is the publisher people who want to make a contribution so they can say they made a contribution. And then we end up with mullets in there because they think mullets are funny, but it wasn't supposed to be about mullets. And now it's about mullets. And when it's in slow motion, they call it mullet time because the numbers came back from marketing that mullet time is the hook we needed to go big in the target demographic. And they're not even kidding. They say it all like serial killers with straight faces and smiles. My nightmare is the writers who want to make everything from the characters to the toasters talk all the time and express their feelings so they won't shut up. And the writers won't shut up either because they have feelings too. And I have to listen to them because they're not scared of me. And everyone should just shut up. Shut up. Shut up. But I don't see nightmares nightmares anymore because I'm too scary for them. I take 2 pills every morning and 1 with every meal and 4 when I go to bed. And that makes me the scariest nightmare of all.
Yeah, you are kind of scary. But yeah, everyone here is a creative. Oh, look, we can go outside and see our friend out there. Hey, buddy.
Oh, hello. I've painted you.
That's scary. That's terrifying.
I was just struck by inspiration a couple of days ago. Dr. Hartman wanted me to paint landscapes, and that's what I was doing. But now I've been doing these things, a lot of them. The images just keep coming. Dr. Hartman likes them. He has them in his office.
Yeah?
He's very proud of me. He says I'm getting much better. I think I'm getting better.
Good. I don't love that you're painting me.
I guess I'd better
and
start
I look
wrapping this up.
terrified.
The storm is almost here. Look at that. I'd hate to be out there tonight.
I know I'm going to be out there tonight. There's never a night in this town that I'm not running around in the woods. All right. Have fun, mate. Moustache Man says, is his t-shirt a reference to something? Whose? Emerson's or those guys? You must mean Emerson's, right? Odin and Thor, let's go. You put the lime in the coconut. Yeah, that's their favorite. Yeah, and they said there was a metal band, I think, and his favorite song is "You Put the Lime in the Coconut." That's mad. Thor and his squeaky hammer of thunder. Fedorkov says, live in a place like that and write a book 24/7? Sign me up. Yeah. Aaron says, oh man, I should contact Remedy and see if they can pay me to actually make Night Springs the board game. Yes, do it. Do it. That'd be amazing, wouldn't it? I love the old gods of Asgard. One of the best parts of the Alan Wake / Control universe. Same. Foxman says, same Odin, same. So tired. What a lovely angle for the painting, capturing all your boogers. I know. It's famously the most flattering angle, right? Just from right under. From right under. So you definitely get the double chin and everything. Mullet Time guy had a white t-shirt with a pixel art. Oh, now we can't see it. We'll probably see it a bit later. Probably can't see it now, right? Can't see it from this angle, unfortunately. All right, so I bet.
Hey, Wake, why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room. You can get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
I tell you, you want me to write more than Barry. What's up with the writing scenario?
Something's wrong. I'm not myself. It's hard to think that there's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
I love those. I love those clips. All right. We're doing it. We're doing the anyone else that wants to do it as well, I'll just leave it on this screen for a moment if you want to get the QR code.
Hartman wanted me to write. I knew I couldn't, but I figured I should just play along for now. It was the only thing I could do with Nurse Birch watching me like a hawk.
What I'll do, I'll play this on my on the screen. One sec. I'll play this on the screen. So we all experience it together. Let's do it. Let's do it.
I'll begin.
One sec. This is what the QR code takes you to. Dude, I'm so not good at this. It really doesn't come natural to me. Yes. All right. This is what it takes you to. Let me know if you can all hear this, all right?
A beginning. A primordial forest. The colors of the fall. The mist. A caldera lake. Silence echoes. Loud. It's too late to hear the words. The man, naked, crawls to the shore. Like a birth? To say that would be a lie. Nothing like a birth. The opposite. He staggers to his feet. A carcass of a deer lies on the shore, rotting amidst driftwood. The man is afraid, beside himself. Who is he? He doesn't himself know. Dark waves have washed it away. A blank page where this horror story will be written. He remembers darkness, feels the shadow pressing down on him, coming after him. He must get away. He runs to the forest, to a fate worse than death.
All right. Very interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, I just thought we should all experience that together. You got to go, Moustache Man? All right. See you, mate. Have a good one. Moustache Man wanted it to be a Rickroll. Oh, the Lee says, I played Control. It's good, but not as good as Alan Wake. Yeah, I mean, I'm enjoying this. A lot of people have said that Alan Wake 2 is like even better than this. Hot Llama goes, don't do it. It's a scam. Never trust random QR codes. You imagine? Oh, okay. The Lee says, this is for Alan Wake 2. Aaron says, we used to live here all over again. I know, that was mad, right? You were so good in that conversation as well, when you were kind of like saying, oh, you know, I was getting email responses as we was reading the book and everything. That was a really great experience. I like that a lot. Okay, that was cool. It's very very meta, this game, ain't it? Let me know if any of the volumes off or anything, by the way. If
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
Okay. Yeah, let me know if maybe the mic could be a bit louder, or the game could be a bit louder. Like, let me know which one you think. Let's just check out. Let's be nosy and check out Emerson's room if we're allowed. We are. Look, what's happening in Emerson's room? Death Rally. Oh look, and he's got the Night Springs DVD. What's he been working out? Looks like us. Look, with the flashlight and the things jumping out from behind trees. There's something about being behind a tree. There's something behind the tree. Oh, you found my audio to be really good today? Oh, excellent. I'm glad to hear it. Yeah, I've got the mic, as you can see, a little bit closer to my mouth. I mean, I should know this as a voice actor, but proximity to the source when it comes to a mic is one of the most important things. But yeah, I think because I'm so used to making YouTube videos, and when I make YouTube videos, I'm able to edit out the mic. I don't know if anybody knows this, but when I make YouTube videos, the mic is actually here, but I do this masking trick where I make the mic invisible. I just think it looks a little bit nicer, you know. But yeah, and it only takes like 10 seconds to make the mic invisible. So let's take a look at some of these other rooms. Lane. Man, we're being such a snoop. Oh, this the painter's place. Little single bed. Can't open that one. All right. Let's go into our room. Sit down and do some writing, I guess.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
That sounds like Odin and Thor.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up.
Why?
You just keep doing what you're doing.
Why are you looking at the back of my head anyway?
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Whoa, what was that? Why did I get hit by something? What did I get hit by? When I go near the typewriter, that hurts? That was so strange. Lads, what are you doing?
Well, things are unraveling fast, aren't they?
Alright, let's go see what it's all about.
It's my store. I'm taking it. We're on a comeback.
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. And if she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I could get the key to the office wing from Sinclair.
Guys,
I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
You banged out the
Maybe
nurse?
you could come out and beat our wrinkled adult diapered asses for us, since you're so tough, Birch.
Mate, a couple of loonies.
We were on the road, man. You think we haven't seen punks like you before? Mortal knave.
Mortal knave. I just want to see some more of their insults.
Birch. My wrath will break you.
He's probably kidding, Birch. He's got a great sense of humor. Just ask Sinclair.
Oh.
Mate, he's absolutely banged her out for the count.
Scourge your light upon the dark.
A couple of old school rockers. All right, let's
Wow. I wish I had my axe.
The photo on the wall caught my attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing outside the lodge. I knew the man next to Hartman. He was the kidnapper.
Yeah.
Hartman had been playing me all along.
They're all looking in different directions, trying to get a candid shot. Sick.
The markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made at the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't breathe right.
I'm going to play that in a second. That looks like the front cover of The Reddening. Has anyone seen... I haven't read that book, but yeah, The Reddening... who writes that? Obviously a horror writer. It's escaping me. Like I say, I'm terrible with names sometimes. Who writes The Reddening? Very famous horror writer. But that looks like the front cover.
Now, Mrs. Wake, can you tell me about Alan's problems?
He's more and more out of control all the time. The parties, he's so angry
Adam Neville.
all the time.
Yeah, that's it.
He's getting violent.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me, because at least that'd lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no. Alan doesn't really sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated. And I can't talk to him.
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake, what would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know. I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you. Just some stranger who resembles you. Looking out from behind your eyes. And I don't like that guy much. And now it's all gonna go to hell.
But you don't ever say this.
No. I've tried, but he's not listening. He's too deep in his own problems. Always going on about something else. I'm so afraid I'm gonna lose him. And we're not even talking anymore. He doesn't let me in anymore. He just keeps me in the dark. I'm so alone here, even when he's home. Please help me, Doctor, because I'm at my wit's end.
Well, if you can just get him here, I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but Doctor, you need to be careful with him. He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate. He's the most stubborn man I've ever met.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that in mind.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words. The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this. Just a recording.
What was he saying? That it's an edited tape? Just play it again. It's just the same thing again.
Rudolph Lane's case is interesting.
Oh, it's a new tape.
He was completely blocked, and frankly, I was about to discard him as useless. However, once Wake arrived and started writing, something changed in Rudolph. He's producing extraordinary work, increasingly dark pieces. Unfortunately, he doesn't respond to direction at all, and it's my belief that he's not so much a creator as an illustrator, perhaps, a recorder of sorts. I hadn't considered the existence of such a role before, let alone its implications, but the paintings he has produced are informative. At least he's easily controlled and useful. I wish I could say the same about Wake. It's frustrating that the best subjects are always so damn difficult to deal with.
I'm buying that. I was tailing Wheeler, and this is the only place he could have gone. That means Wake is probably there too.
Agent Nightingale, this is private property, and I will not allow you to disturb my patients.
Yeah? I can get a warrant. How would your fragile little patients like that?
Oh, I'm thoroughly intimidated by your mighty authority now, Agent.
Listen, you smug snob. How would you like it if I busted through this gate and knocked you around a little?
Like, this
Agent
Nightingale's a psychopath,
first of all,
ain't
I'm
he?
recording this conversation, so you might want to watch what you say. Secondly, you're not dealing with a hick now. I know the law, and if you can get a judge to grant a warrant, I'll be glad to cooperate.
But you won't get one.
Be advised that any further communications with me are to be made through my lawyer.
I don't believe this.
Good day, Agent.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Let me out of here! Hartman, do you hear me? I'm gonna sue your crazy quack ass to
Barry?
Barry!
Ow! About time!
Seriously! Do you
Man,
have any
I'm glad
idea
to
how
see
much
you.
trouble you're in?
We need to get to
I am
Hartman's
famous.
office.
I represent a celebrity. They'll be looking for me. Oh, that's how you want to play it? Is that how you want to play it? Really? Okay, that's how we'll play it. It'll be hardball all the way, jerk. Seriously, man, I'm willing to forget the whole
This
thing.
is a bug, or this
Let
is
me
just a
out
creepy
now.
thing that's happening?
Just let me out! Hey, you think I can't hear you out there? I hear you just fine. You what, is this how you get your kicks, Hartman? I knew you were weird. You got that weird guy look. If you're
It's
one
like
of
he's
those
still
nurses,
talking through the
I'll
door.
double what he's paying you, okay? Do you have any idea how much I make as an agent of a best-selling writer? A lot. Is a personal check good?
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no. The cops found me
It's
at
a bug.
Rose's trailer.
That's so
They
weird.
hassle me too much. I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. Or else I'd sue their asses. Speaking of asses, that Fed gave me a real hard time, but I had no clue where you were. That guy's crazy, Al. But he let me go, and then I get a call from Hartman, that son of a bitch, who tells me you're here, and I should come pick you up, but when I got here, 2 goons clobbered me and stuck me in there.
What's with the cutout?
I stole it from the diner to piss off Rose after what she did to us. That'll teach her.
Yeah, that's a harsh punishment. Come on, pal, we gotta get going.
Alright, let's do it. Barry. Brother. Come on. You know I collect coffee thermoses, don't you? Let's go.
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well.
He's going all in.
God. Really, Wake. Come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Come on, mate. You was all tough talk earlier.
Wake, listen to me.
Get on
This
side.
is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
How'd you explain that, Doctor? He smiled at that. He's like, hell yeah. Absolutely zero remorse. He was like, yeah, that felt good. Oh, I haven't got any... I haven't got a... Oh my god, it's creeping all over me. I haven't got a torch. Come on, come on, come on. What? Where can I go?
I'd like to get the possessed bookshelves out of my way.
Yeah, where do I get a light? Upstairs, maybe. Oh, here we go, look. That'll do. That'll do. Alright, let's get back downstairs. Come on, come on. You again. Alright, I guess I just need to use this flare to get those things out of the way. Oh, that thing fell against the door? Do I just throw it at these? I wasted it. I wasted it on them. Oh, it gave me another one. That's kind of you. Thank you. I can't do that same thing again. What am I not seeing? Can I just shoot through the window? Does that work? Are any of these doors? How do I hold it? Can I just hold it if I hold down R1? If I just might as well try it. Oh. I didn't even know you could just hold it. I thought you had to throw them. I'll read all of these a bit later. We can't not watch one. Can't really hear it over the music.
And you will find yourself in the small town of Night Springs. Tonight's episode, The Doomed Samaritan.
The Doomed Samaritan.
Even the simplest things prove impossible. Consider, you get in a car and...
Can anyone hear that? I can hear it, just.
Not tonight.
Thanks for the ride, Mark. I'm so glad to be leaving this place. You have no idea.
What, Night Springs? Come on, Linda. Relax. It's not that bad. Hey, what's that up ahead?
Oh, God.
Looks like he's dressed like you.
I think there's been an accident.
Yeah, same. Same, Aaron.
Are you alright?
Oh no, Linda! Oh no! It was me on the road! Wait! Tell him to watch out for the truck! Watch out for the truck!
The acting is crazy.
Oh my God, Mark?
Oh, please! God, no! Linda! Linda! Night Springs? Come on, Linda. Relax. It's not that bad. Hey, what's that up ahead?
Oh, God.
There's a pretty good
There's
one.
someone in the road. I think there's been an accident. Are you all right?
Oh no, Linda! Oh no! It was me on the road! Wait! Tell him to watch out for the truck! Watch out for the truck!
My God, Mark?
Night Springs.
There you have it. A vicious cycle, brutally punctuated by the blast of an air horn and screaming metal. Many roads are dangerous, but none more so than the one that leads away from Night Springs.
Pretty good episode. Pretty good episode. I still don't think that we've bested the first episode though. Go on, smash it open for me. That'll do. Aye. Come on, move it. Brother, move it, move it, move it. Oh, man. Listen up. I've got to get away for a second. I just got to regain some of my health. You are Fedorkov? All right, mate. I'll see you soon. Thanks so much for joining us. Oh look, it opened the door for us. Should have worked that out.
Al! I'm here!
Yes, brother. Sorry to be a bit weird, but I'm sort of doing this thing where I collect manuscripts. Alright, I'm coming.
Oh, that was crazy. I've never actually experienced that sort of atmosphere again before. It's absolutely electric.
Absolutely electric. I know, I agree, Aaron.
Barry, I don't have a life.
Thanks for the bits, mate.
Al! Oh, God! Look at the house, Al!
Look at that! Unreal, unreal, unreal. Where else is it coming from? Okay. It's not a competition, Barry. If it takes me a little bit longer. Alright.
Oh, jeez, Al! The house looks bad! Let's get out of here!
Ah, yes. It's like The Shining. By the way, that was one of the things which disappointed me a little bit when I went to the Stanley Hotel. I knew that the Stanley Hotel was mostly just the inspiration for The Shining. Okay. I knew that it was the inspiration for The Shining and not the location. But I thought that they'd sort of lean into it more. And they did have a maze, but outside, like one of these little hedge maze things. But man, it was not that good. There was like 3 turns in it. I know there's only so much they can do, but I think that's the reason the people are coming to stay with you, man, is because of this Shining thing. All right, let's listen to some of these.
Zane could feel the poems taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant, Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He, too, had a way with words.
All right, let's find out more about
Hartman kept talking, giving Barry the grand tour, clearly proud of the place. He went on and on about his hunting trophies, and Barry was impressed. But he was here on business. He raised his voice, cut through the monologue. Hey, Hartman, where's Al? Hartman stopped in mid-sentence, annoyed at the interruption. He nodded at the hulking orderly standing nearby. The man smiled and clapped a practiced hand on Barry's shoulder.
Bless you.
Hartman followed the fall of Alan Wake with his binoculars. When the rider hit the water, he ordered Jack to take the boat to him. The spot was easy to see in the dark, even with all the extra lights in the boat. The flare floated and kept burning even in the water. Jack turned the radio louder as the engine sputtered. The music was rough and clanking, something the Anderson brothers would no doubt have enjoyed. But Hartman chose to ignore it. Wake was finally within his reach. Hartman knew he was no creator. He had no ambitions on that front. And he certainly didn't want to end up like every artist he had worked with here, damaged in ways that were hard to describe, or worse. It was enough for Hartman to maintain creative control and provide direction, to be a producer. That was what most of these people were in need of anyway. Of course, suitable subjects were few and far in between. I stared at the Viking paraphernalia that littered the area, surrounding an unlikely centerpiece. A full-size stage complete with an impressive sound system with all the trimmings, including a dragon. It took a special kind of crazy to build something like this in a remote field. When the sky split open with a deafening boom and the music started blasting, it felt strangely appropriate.
Oh, I can't wait to see this. That's like a little preview of what we're going to see.
Happy. Mott could see it in his eyes. He quickly lowered his own. He had made a mess of it, and he knew it. The shame of failure was hard to bear. He hadn't expected Wake to say he needed more time, and he blurted out 2 days, less than Wake had asked for to show him who was in charge. But that wasn't part of Hartman's plan.
Mate, are we going to see a performance by Thor and Odin? Don't trust Emil, that says, by the way. Whoa, all right, lads. Yes, taking care of business. They were absolutely smothering me. What did he say? What did Barry just say there?
You get 2 pills in the morning, and then you'll be nice and calm all day long.
Don't tell me that that's not Barry. Or is that my mate? Oh, here we go. Oh, it's a pleasure to do you. It's a pleasure. Man, come on. It's impossible with these crows. Let me get in there. Okay. I didn't know how I was going to do that. These bloody crows don't like it. Let me just see if I can... Is there... Oh, they've gone now, I think. Ah. That was a lot. Items in the gazebo and a thermos. Yes. Yes, well done, Fox Minot. Great job. And a light switch. And a light switch as well, Aaron says. Oh, a flare gun as well. Man, what, is there anything else I'm missing? Alright. Alright. We got it, guys. That was hectic. That was hectic. But we got through it. Is Alan Wake 2 easier than this or harder than this? I know some people were saying in like with older games they tend to be a little bit harder. I wonder if...
Mott knew that Wake was smarter than him. Wake had more money, a beautiful wife, everything. And Hartman said Wake was important. That made him better than Mott. But Mott was calling the shots now. He'd expected Wake to whimper and grovel, but instead, he seemed willing to fight. Mott knew he'd gotten under Wake's skin. If only Mott actually had his wife. The thought made him shiver.
What's a loony? Barry is high and dry right now. I know, we've got to try and help him out. Betty says, I think Alan Wake 2 is way easier. I play on story mode, though. That's what I'm going to play on. I'm going to play on story mode. Alan Wake 2, the Lee says, is systematically different. More survival, less fast action. Yeah, this is this is fast action. So would you say that Alan Wake 2 is kind of a bit more like a Silent Hill, Resident Evil kind of a thing? And also, is it scarier / jumpier as well? Or is it more, you know, unsettling? Or... I was just talking about not really jumping in this game and then that happens. Oh, guys. Come on. There's another one behind me. Woo. It can be pretty rough sometimes, but it was in normal mode, Foxmanhawk says. For sure, closer to Resident Evil, and it's got some graphic horror, to be honest. Oh, okay, cool. Silentbeck says, no, it's not very scary. It's more unsettling, sometimes a bit tense. Alan Wake 2 has one part that isn't combat or story, but makes me jump more than the jump scares itself. Are there lots of jump scares in Alan Wake 2? You know, they're good for clips. We're in the clip making business now, ladies and gentlemen. This is a clip production line. That's what I need to think about sometimes.
For the moment, Barry was just glad he had survived the fall. He had been separated from Al, and there was no easy way to climb back up. He told himself he'd be okay in the gloomy forest at night. He would just have to wait for a while for Al to find his way down. Barry turned when he heard the heavy footsteps and saw the movement. The man-shaped shadow lunged at him from the bushes, an axe held high. Barry screamed and threw up his hand. The world exploded.
Alright, here we go. We gotta help out my boy Barry. I'm just glad that we're not in the woods, you know, just a bit of a change of scenery. I'm sure we will go back into the woods at some point. Emil made Tom do it. Bloody Emil. Gotta be faster than that, my brother. Trying to do a sucker punch. And got dropped. Alright. Anything around here? Anything around here that can be useful to me? Ah! In this game, you gotta go snooping. Gotta go snooping around in this game. Okay. On a serious note, Alan pinned Emil as a smug loser from one photo. I know, he's got the writer's eye. For me, it does not have a lot of jump scares, but maybe I've grown numb. Like, what are some of your guys' favorite games? Favorite horror games, I guess. Oh, we got another piece of the manuscript. Who's that, Barry over there? Alright. This feels like a good place for a 2-minute break. I'm gonna take a quick 2-minute break. I'll be right back, and then we're gonna see what Barry says. And I wonder if this takes us into another cutscene. Yeah, 1 second. I'll be right back. 2 minutes tops. You can time me if you like. Hey guys. Hot Llama says, not into horror myself. If I was to pick a favourite game, I guess it would be Rocket League. But I also love Hollow Knight. Oh, didn't Hollow Knight just win the Game of the Year? And what is it that you like about Hollow Knight? To me, it looked like an old school platformer. And yeah, Rocket League. Oh, that's why I started talking about smoking. It wasn't random. That's the reason I was talking about smoking, is because yeah, so I smoked for a long time, and then multiple times a day I'd go out for a smoke break when I was working, and now I feel like I have Rocket League breaks because I work from home, and so if I just need a little 5-minute break, I turn on Rocket League. And they're just 5-minute matches. I mean, sometimes, you know, very often they'll go into overtime, but yeah, a little 5-minute break, that's just perfect for me. Just pick up the controller, play 5 minutes, then back to work. That's one of the benefits of working from home. Anyone else work from home? Silent Betty says, my favorite horror games. Oh my, now I have the brain freeze moment. Yeah, like what you were talking about yesterday. The Lee, Resident Evil 2 holds a special place for me. This and Alan Wake 2 are my favorite though. Have the poster for this game in my office. Oh, amazing. Oh, dude, you got to take a picture of that poster. And post it on the Discord. Is everyone in the Discord that's on here now? And did everyone get a Discord notification today when I went live? I think I set it up so you should have got a notification. And by the way, is that annoying to get a Discord notification? I suppose there's a way to turn it off. Foxmanol, outside of the classics like Silent Hill, is that pronounced Signalis or Signalis? I'm not familiar with that game. I don't know that game. Darkwood, Pathologic 2, Dredge. I don't know a lot of these games. The Lee says, Hollow Knight is awesome. Did you play Silk Song? Oh, was it Silk Song or Hollow Knight that won the Game of the Year? It was one of them. Bill Wright says, just started Resident Evil 4. Is it the case where most Resident Evils are featuring Leon now? Because I played Resident Evil. In fact, the very, very first game that I ever played on PlayStation 1 was Resident Evil. And I could not believe the graphics. That was the biggest jump in gaming. We will never get that again. We will never, ever, ever get that again. I don't think. Going from a Sega Mega Drive to a PlayStation 1, it was night and day. And I couldn't believe how good the graphics were. And at the time, I thought, this looks like a real life. Like, this looks like me. Like, just on the camera. It's such a funny thing, because now when you look at PlayStation 1 footage, you know, Final Fantasy and all that, they're kind of all blocky. But at the time, I just couldn't get over it. And I thought to myself, they're never going to be able to improve on this, because this is just as good as it gets. And obviously, you know, it's pretty humbling to remember that I had that opinion at the time. But yeah, funny enough, it was I didn't even play Resident Evil. I just used to watch my dad play it, because the PlayStation belongs to my dad. So, you know, he gets first dibs. And yeah, he came over. He came over. He would he would play Resident Evil, and I remember there was the scene very early on, probably half an hour into the game, if that, maybe 10 minutes into the game, when the dogs jump through the window. Oh man! And that was the very first time, and I love that I can remember this. That was the very first time that a video game made me jump, and I was just blown away, and it made my dad jump real bad. And I remember my mum come running in, and she was like, "Wow, what happened?" And we were like, "This game is scary. This game is so scary." Oh, that was great. That was a great time. Hot Llama says, Hollow Knight is amazing. The story wasn't that straightforward, but if you look into the story, it's nice. Hot Llama says, I'm working a 12-hour shift as we speak. Man, 12-hour shift. Absolute grafter. Aaron says, I work from home. It's awesome. I get a midday nap every day. Pfft, that is sweet. That is sweet. Oh, Hot Llama got that. Yeah, everyone got the notification. That's good. Is it useful? Is it good? Oh, Nat got it as well. Aaron says, Silksong was nominated but didn't win because Expedition 33 took it. I did play Expedition 33 and I thought it was really good. But it probably would have won in any other year. Yeah, that Expedition 33 was stunning, wasn't it? Betty says, luckily I'm allowed to work 3 days from home and 2 in the office because my office got moved to a different city, which means a 2-hour commute per ride. Oh, lucky they didn't try and make you do that. Commutes in America are crazy. I know it's just a bigger country, right? So this one features Leon. 4 does. That's a Genesis for other Americans here. Oh, a Sega Genesis. You called the Mega Drive the Sega Genesis? Oh, cool. I don't know what name I prefer. Both of them are kind of cool. Experienced Final Fantasy 7 cutscene. Sorry, experienced Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy 8 cutscene was like absolute cinema back then. I know. It's a good reminder. Yeah, wicked. All right, great. Let's see what Barry has to say to us. Hey, Barry.
Ow! You're alive!
I'm alive, bro.
Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry.
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so,
Barry, just be useful for once in your life.
I'll find it. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Oh, you're... All right.
Hurry up, Barry.
I'm on it.
Oh. Oh, man. I thought I was going to be able to dodge that. I got absolutely pummeled. Okay, let's think about it more strategically. Let's see how many times this takes me.
Hurry up, Barry. I'm on it.
No, I didn't want to do that. Didn't mean to do that at all. Oh, didn't even learn my lesson. Whoa, those two guys are getting Barry? Don't open it now, you nutter. Get away! Oh no, he's blocking the way. I didn't think I was gonna make it. Oh, I love that I'm sitting in the back seat as well.
You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon sign. We're going to the Anderson farm. I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
Mate, he's gonna end up like that lamp lady. Oh, make sure the lights are on. Man, that bit got my heart racing. That was good fun.
I'm crazy, but that's fine, Barry. Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the craziest... But maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead. Al, how can you know that? I know, Barry. I can... Al! I know. Listen, I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything. Al, I believe you. It happened to Thomas Zane before it happened to the Andersons. I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you. The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. We just need to find it. Look out!
Oh, back in the woods. Back in the woods we go. We got some Final Destination stuff going on.
Hello, my friend. I had lost my gun.
Hey, Oreo, what's going on?
Barry was nowhere to be seen.
Everyone needs a bro like Barry. I know. Barry gave you the mom arm. What a friend. Come here, babe. Come on. I know. Mummy Barry. Yeah, Barry Bear. Yeah, Barry's such a cutie, man.
Barry! Barry! Oh, man, you're okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice!
Where are you, Barry?
I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way. Man, what a drop! Don't worry, your cutout is fine. Forget that. Are you okay? I hit some bushes, didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall.
Okay. I guess we're going through the woods again. Did you go through the woods the whole time through Alan Wake as well? Sorry, Alan Wake 2 as well? Is that like very woodsy?
Al! There's something moving down here!
Barry, it's a Taken! Use a flare, Barry!
Yeah!
Barry, are you alright?
I'm good, Al!
Oh, I see him.
Great! Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before.
Hey, New Yorker! Mate, I'm surprised it took him that long to say that he's from New York, right? The New Yorkers love saying they're from New York. Ain't that a stereotype?
You're gonna have to find your way around to the farm, Al. I'll be waiting.
All right, I'll meet you there, Barry.
Barry, just wait for me, okay?
Al, I'm not staying here. It's suicide. I'm going to the farm. I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area. You can catch up. Don't worry about it. I'm on the case.
Now he's Rambo. This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
Oh, my God, I almost fell. Why am I... There's nothing there. Hey, I guess he never met anyone from New York City before. Barry. Out and out. Out and out, absolute Brooklynites. Leave me alone. Go over here. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. It's lovely stuff. Oh no, that's gonna run out. Ah! Oh. Come on, hurry up. We gotta be able to find something. Oh wait, was there any weapons over there? Let me just go in here and try and see if I can gather anything. Oof. Manuscript.
When he stopped the car at the Anderson farm, Walter felt relieved. Oblivion was close at hand. The brothers wouldn't miss a jar of moonshine or two in the booby hatch. But then he saw the man on the porch, and he knew who it was. Driving for his life and knowing it was useless, he didn't realize he was crying until he couldn't see the road for the tears.
The Lee says, much less woods in Alan Wake 2. There's more variety in Alan Wake 2, and in Control, you'll be glad to know there are no woods. Alright, wicked. I think... Come on up here. Oh. Where is it? can't get up. Should I go down there or this or the other way? Should I go over here? I guess there's two ways to go. Oh, that was a good escape.
Shadows crawled over the gate. I needed a light to destroy them to get through.
Come on, 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 come on. And I gotta turn it on somehow. Oh, I think I would have fell through there. There we go. There's got to be something more down here as well, right? Must be. Nothing? Nothing? Nothing. Foxman says, New York City! Laszlo Cravensworth. Who's Laszlo Cravensworth? New York City. Tucson, Arizona. Oh, Matt Berry. I love Matt Berry. Oh, Laszlo's from What We Do in the Shadows. I have seen that. New York City. Oh, yes. Matt Berry.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
Am I going straight into Alan Wake 2 after finishing this game? I'm actually not. What I'm going to do is go into play Control, because Aaron and a couple of other people have said that Control is in the same universe as Alan Wake, so there'll be like some crossover, and chronologically it makes more sense to play Alan Wake, then Control, then Alan Wake 2. And then I think, by the way, Control 2 is coming out this year as well, so maybe I'll play Control 2 like immediately afterwards. But to be honest, I don't even think that's been announced yet, the actual release date, so it'll probably come out much later in the year. But I'll be interested to see which direction the stream takes after we get done with Alan Wake 2, you know? I know that there's a million games out there, you know? Oh, you guys. I don't even think I can fight you. Sorry. Ah. I don't think I can fight you. Oh, look. Oh, running away like a coward. I have no means to fight. Guys, I promise I would fight you. I just don't have a gun. That guy just gave me the weakest push. Come on, run, Alan. Run, Alan. Can they get me here? They can't get me here, right? No, they can't. Ah, that was scary. Laszlo! Oh, yes! Matt Berry! Yeah, I like Matt Berry. What are some of these other lines? What's his name? The Toast, like Toast of London. What's his name in the Toast of London? His first name. I know his last name's Toast. What's his first name? Just looking it up. Oh, Stephen Toast. Oh, you thought sketch is like John Toast? Yeah, it's Stephen Toast, right? And then he goes, what's his name? Goes, can you hear me, Stephen? Can you hear me, Stephen? Yes, I hear you, Clem Fandango. That's a classic.
A car was driving away from the farm, headed in the same general direction as I was. For all I knew, it was Barry, caught in the consequences of leaping before looking.
Can you hear me, Stephen? Yes. I do a pretty good Matt Berry. Thanks. I didn't really know that I could do a Matt Berry until just now. That's funny. There's a couple of celebrities that I can do okay. Some days, and I don't think today's one of those days, but some days I can do a pretty good Sylvester Stallone actually, but I don't think I don't know about everyone else, but I noticed this because I have to do a bit of voice acting and stuff like that. Some days my voice is deep. Is a bit deeper.
The car was heading for the cabin,
and
it wasn't far.
I don't think today's one of those days because Stallone's got that
soon.
real bassy voice, ain't he? I don't think I can do it today.
Hey, it ain't about how hard you can hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. Like you gotta go side to side like a mention ball. Yeah.
Can't really do it today. Sorry, guys. That was a bit of a disappointing attempt. You got like what does Mickey say in Rocky? By the way, Rocky's one of my favorite movies. Oh, sorry. We got a kind of cut scene. Sorry, guys.
I'm trying to deliver each page to the right time and place. I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
Who are you?
I had seen glimpses of the light before. I had seen it in my dream. It was a strange spaceman or a diver in a bulky suit. He was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path. Hartman watched as Wake's features slackened. The man was bullheaded, no doubt. Even lying on the bed, he'd almost broken Hartman's nose the second time. But with a little time, he could break Wake down, give him proper direction. Wake was easily the most promising subject he had had. Well, since Tom, really. Sleep well, Alan, Hartman whispered with a smile. Let me take care of you. He sniffed hard to clear his throbbing nose, swallowed blood, and barely tasted it.
Sorry, guys. I just need to quickly do something. I'm going to send a message on the YouTube thing, just in case anybody's watching on that. And I'm just going to redirect him over here. Let's take a look at it right now. Oh yeah, I'm live right now on there. And then I wonder if there's anyone trying to like chat on the YouTube thing. Nah, I think everyone's got the message. Hot Llama says, don't let him over here. Foxmanol. Matt Berry's voice is immediately known anywhere. I rolled when he narrated the Oscars. Can't take him seriously. I know his voice is insane, ain't it? I mean, it's amazing, but his voice is insane. Nat says, I'm going to have to head off watching The Howling with friends. Oh, have fun. Hope you have a good rest of the stream, and I'll either come back if you're still on or catch up on the VOD later. Awesome. All right, see you later then, Nat. Enjoy your time.
Agent Nightingale stared at the passed-out rider. The man was sleeping off one hell of a night. Nightingale felt a stab of envy at Wake's oblivion, but he had a job to do. He put the gun to Wake's head and almost became a murderer. His hand shook and his throat felt tight and dry. Biting his teeth, he tried again to pull the trigger. He lost the nerve. Wake stirred. Nightingale would have to settle for an arrest. The dark presence followed the choreography laid out to it in the manuscript, growing stronger and stronger, moving like a storm from one scene of destruction to the next. But it was still bound to follow the story and chained to the dark place it came from. When the story reached the end it longed for, it would finally be free.
All right. We're starting to get tooled up now. Oh, that's one of those things. I almost ran right into it, thinking it was a manuscript. Oh, dangerous, dangerous, dangerous. Man, I have no way to defend myself still. Oh, yes. Perfect.
Someone
Glad
had
to
left
see
the
you,
gun
buddy.
behind. Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm.
Did someone and someone said that there is a Alan Wake movie / TV show in the works? Is that right?
The storm raged on as the Anderson brothers walked unsteadily away from the clinic with the other patients in tow, knowing that this time they wouldn't return. The darkness around them seethed with horrors, but Tor and Odin were unafraid. Their eyes glinted with guile. They knew every secret path, and there was blood on their hands. They had fought these shades before.
Yeah, those two are absolute badasses, aren't they? Oh, what happened to our mate? What happened to our buddy? The one that does Kung Fu. This part reminds you of Dead by Daylight. You're talking about the when it spins around, when he has to do the power. Sorry, the generator. Can they be caught by these things? I just want to see if they can be caught by these things. Ah. Come on, come over here. No, they can't be. I just wanted to test if they could be caught by those bear trap things. Just trying to avoid that bear trap. Bullets left. What's that over there? Is that bullets? Is that anything? Ugh, it's nothing. Alright, here we go. Can't get me in here, can you, lads?
Ooh. I could see the car, but there was no sight of the driver.
Who's the driver gonna be? Size of that.
Anybody here? Barry!
No! Danny, you're not! Please! What are you? No!
Sorry.
Don't. I'm sorry!
I've got to grab everything I can get. What the hell? What hit me?
I know you. You were in jail the other day.
I went
Oh yeah.
to the farm again for the moonshine, you know. It makes you see. They're not gonna miss it. They're in the loony bin. My buddy, Danny, I lost him. Something's gone wrong with him. It's not him. Like a real bad follow-up to a real good movie. The best friend's suddenly the bad guy. Who wrote this crap anyway?
Alright, mate. You just lay about. I'll go and save your friend. You just chill out for a second.
I've run through every possible course in my head. If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story, and it's going to kill her, and me, and everybody in this town. No one will survive. Darkness will consume everything. This is what it's wanted all along. It will be free, unstoppable. It used Alice to get to me, dangled her in front of me to keep me going. It was never going to release her. I'm going to change this. I'll escape. I've written myself into the story. I'm now the protagonist. This feels like a terrible risk, but it's the only way to save Alice. I'll be bound by the events of the story just as much as anyone else who's been woven into it. The story must stay true for this to work. There have to be victims along the way, near escapes, cliffhangers. In a horror story, it can't be certain that the hero will succeed or even survive. He almost has to die. I'll write my own escape into the story next. I need help. Zane's going to be the one who'll help me. I'll make it happen.
Okay. Sounds like a pretty intricate plot he's weaving there. Order myself some Bob and some Panda Express. What is Bob? Oh, Boba. Yeah. Sweet. Oh, I thought it was like some other place.
Let me guess. Danny, huh?
Sorry, Danny.
The farm was still a good distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast.
All right, well, we've got a car, but I just want to check out the place a little bit, see if there's anything that we can grab. Oh, yeah, manuscript. Anything else that we can grab around here? And so, yeah, any ideas for what you'd like me to stream after Alan Wake 2, after... go on, mate. There might be something in there. No, there's nothing in there. After Alan Wake 2, after Control and all that. I know what Aaron's thinking. He's thinking
if Barry wasn't up here,
Elden Ring,
probably
right?
in trouble down at the farm. For a moment,
I came here to drink milk and kick ass, and I've just finished my milk.
Lovely. Oh, here we go. Nice one, Vader Golf. Does he scoot over? Yeah. I said I didn't care about those thermoses, but I've never not picked one up. And I've never not gone out of my way to pick one up as well. There's got to be something over here, right? Yes, I knew it. Alright, let's just check this place out. And then we'll drive around there as well. Oh, this thing looks decent. I think we might jump into that. Yeah, we need all the ammo we can get. And all the batteries as well. Okay. Yeah, let's jump in this thing. This thing looks great. Should we drive up here? Or am I going way off the beaten path with this? Well, maybe this is the way you're supposed to go. There's nothing over there, is there? Alright, cool. Oh shit. Sorry. I was reading the comments. You're back, Fader Cove. Welcome back. Aaron says, at that point after Alan Wake 2, we're due a fantasy game. Would it? Let me just kill all these guys. Ah. There's no handbrake turn, is there? Oh, that's sort of a handbrake turn. Did I ever play Firewatch? No, but I've got it downloaded. So I'd absolutely be into playing Firewatch as well. I want to reserve a couple of games that are quite short, just in case we ever finish. Basically what I'm saying is I want to start new games on a Sunday if I can. So if we finish like on a Thursday, then it might be a good idea to keep games like, I think there's a game called Two Brothers. There's a game, there's that game Firewatch. Also, what's that other one? It's not called Alone. I always think it's called Alone, but it's not called that. It's called, I never know what it's called. No, not Never Alone. It's called... I spoke about it before. Yeah, I think he's behind me. Oh, I didn't mean to shoot that. I did not mean to shoot that. That's a waste. That's a waste. Was that too loud for everyone, that bit? When it all gets crazy like that, does it go too loud? Can you hear me or anything? Or Abzu is short and sweet as well. Yeah, I'll give that a go. Yeah, I want to just reserve a handful of games where I can say, you know, this will take a couple of hours. A little bit like when we played Journey that time. I really enjoyed that. That was a nice short and sweet little game, wasn't it? Let's just see if we get any bullets out here. Out of this place. But yeah, has anyone got any like fun plans for the rest of today, after the stream, or even before the stream ends? You got any fun plans? Aaron says, starting a new volume of manga and cleaning my kitchen. I love having a good clear out. Getting a little reading done, I hope, Faderkorf says. Nice. I've never read any manga. And then I said I was going to start with Berserk, and then someone went, don't start with Berserk. I was like, oh, I thought that was sort of like recognized as one of the best, but maybe a bit too intense for a first time. Or maybe not a typical representation of manga. Oh, Betty says, sleeping, gotta get up at 5. Do you get up at 5 every day, Betty? Whoa, I don't know where you are. Oh, they're so close. Where'd I leave that car now? Oh, I've been running around, haven't I? Alama says, I started with Berserk. I thought it was fine. Aaron says, I think Berserk is fine to start with. It's just that you may need to push through the first story arc. Ah.
I'd known the brothers used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until I saw the stage.
Look at this.
Ow! Run! Incoming! There's too many of them!
Yo!
God damn.
Yes!
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Bronson.
This is the most metal thing that's happened for a while.
Ow! We have to fight them all! I can tell them for the fireworks from here and help you out!
Wait, what are you gonna do?
Hey, Al! Did you notice there's ammo and stuff? This place is stuck! Al! Hold on! I'll try to get the stage lights on!
Yeah, get him on, buddy. Yeah, this is one of the best. This is one of the best scenes that we've played together. Ah, come on.
I'll get them working again, I promise!
Barry, make yourself useful, brother. Oh, man. That was amazing. Now look at Barry.
No, no, no! Why do you keep doing this to me? Do it for Barry, please, please, please!
Barry's having the time of his life. Oh, man. Barry, move it along, brother. Come on. At least tell me when someone's on my back. That was loads of fun. That was loads of fun, man.
That was awesome!
Yes, Barry.
Bright Falls, rock and roll capital of America.
Hey, Al! This way to the farm!
That was really cool. Everyone enjoy that? Only twice a week, but Betty's got to wake up Oh, because of the long commute. Ah, yeah, that's right. Yeah, 2 days a week going in. 20th Century Boys is almost assuredly a hit for you. It's a coming-of-age tale with split timelines between boyhood and adulthood for a group of lovable losers. That does sound like something that'd be up my street. Skunk, hey, I think you arrived just in time to see that absolute rock show. That was amazing. Oh, okay. Switch to heavy duty. Good timing, Skunk. If you need a quick game, around the same time Alan Wake 1 came out, they made Call of Cthulhu. It's a short horror story game. Yeah, that would be pretty interesting to play. Can't complain. The Lee says, yes, this is a core memory for sure. Has the rest of the stream been this metal, or did I join at the right moment? You joined at the exact right moment. That was so good. Awesome battle, Betty says. Hell yeah. The coolest battle scene I've seen in a long time, Skunk says. They finally got the band back together. Mate, I was looking forward to that ever since I read about it. You know, like in the manuscripts, you read about, oh, there's like a dragon on the stage and stuff. Look at that. That was so much fun. That was loads of fun. Barry, I'm glad we got to experience that together, man. Because no one would have ever believed me, so you need to back me up when we tell everyone about this. When we're back in New York City. Could have been a bit quicker, to be honest. All right, let me just check in here, see if there's anything in here. Oh no, okay. I'm a little bit of a looter.
See, bestseller, no reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new, right where I left it. I'll come back for it once we have the place secured.
You're the one that loves to
that's
cut
been
out.
my biggest worry all this time. Need to get this thing moved out of the way.
This is as far as I got before they ambushed me.
Okay. All right. Let's have a little look around. Yeah, that was so cool. I'm really glad we all did that together. That was a lot of fun. Like the Lee said, core memory. That's now a core streaming memory, you know?
Hey, I think Alan Wake here has something to say. What's that, Al?
Ooh, I'm Alan Wake. I'm always right about everything. And if I don't get my way, I'll sulk all day long. I'm always intense and moody. It makes me very attractive and mysterious. Right now, I'm just standing here because I need my best friend Barry to carry me. But that's okay. I can just take him for granted.
I think I see what you did there.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
You want me to do my imitation of Barry Wheeler?
Do it.
Thought so.
Sad thing is, I feel as though Barry would be doing that even if we wasn't there to witness it. He'd still be using our little cutout as a puppet. I think he likes it too much. Okay. That's it. That's the quick way down. All right, Barry, bring the cutout. Let's go. Let's go, man.
Wow! You look at that thing, Al? They really went all out with this Viking crap, didn't they? Look at all this stuff. They must have done okay for themselves, so how come I never heard of these guys before?
And this from the guy who learned about Ozzy Osbourne through reality TV?
Oh no, that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing, Barry. What music taste do we think Barry would enjoy? What would his music taste be? Oh look, we can watch one together with Barry.
We all spend a third of our dreams in its soft embrace, somewhere between fantasy and
Hey,
oblivion.
remember when I got you that gig?
But
Your
dreams
first
have a
real
way of
writing
forcing
job. What got
themselves
you
into
started?
waking life,
Was this one of your
or vice
episodes?
versa. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, The Dream of Dreams.
That's by someone else.
Barry,
We
I'm
join
trying to
Mr.
enjoy my show.
Jones as he explores the endless dreamscape, only to be brought to a sudden stop by a decidedly mundane situation. A long line of people.
Hey, Jones, right? Listen, we're gonna have to wait until His Highness over there is good and ready. Oh, wow. Who's that? You don't know him? What are you, new? He's the guy dreaming us. Well, not just us. He dreams everything. All of this.
But wait, no. I'm the one who's dreaming. I'm asleep. Isn't this my dream?
Oh, yeah. Sure. Get real, pal. You're just another dream. I'm a dream. You're a dream. The weirdo in the diving suit is a dream. And the girl made of smiles and sunshine is definitely a dream.
But I'm pretty sure I'm dreaming this.
Well, maybe you're a really confused dream. What am I, a shrink? All I know is I'm going with the smart guys, and they say that's the guy doing the dreaming. Right there.
I don't know what that means.
It means we keep him happy. No sudden falls. We make sure he has his clothes on when he goes out in public. No chases where the monster is nipping at his heels and he runs like crazy, but his legs don't seem to get him anywhere. None of that. Because if he wakes up in a cold sweat...
Oh.
Yeah, precisely. So
Precisely.
we wait till he wants to move on. Keep things nice and calm.
Hey, something's happening here.
Yeah? What's that?
What? Can't you hear that?
Oh, God help us, it's an alarm clock. Oh, it's you, isn't it? Please, man, I got a wife and kids. Please don't wake.
That's an alright one. That was pretty good. Pretty good episode. What'd you think of that, Barry? You like that? NPC Aaron says, I wonder if anyone's made an Old Gods of Asgard band t-shirt. They must have. There's a bunch of Redbubble and TeePublic. Oh, sorry, there's a bunch on Redbubble and TeePublic, but those can be kind of crapshoot. Lots of shoddy bootleg stuff on there. Yeah, I would definitely get an old. Oh, by the way, I did buy that Pyramid Head. What do you call it? Pop. What are those things called? Those little pop things. I don't know. I don't know what they're called, but I bought it anyway because I just thought it was just wild that I just finished Silent Hill 2. And then they released it like 3 days after I finished Silent Hill 2. I was like, that's weird timing. I better lean into that. What are they called? Those bobblehead things? Skunk says, best Alan Wake impression so far. You think he likes bluegrass? Aaron says, look at that puffer jacket. Andy's from New York. He loves 90s hip-hop. Yeah. Yeah. Barry is a Biggie fan for sure. Biggie. Yeah, he would be into it, wouldn't he? You're right, Aaron. I googled a bit just now and found backstage rock shop that looks promising. Barry seems like either a pop guy or someone who only listens to niche indie music and just doesn't know anything about mainstream music. Funko Pop. Yeah, that's it, Funko Pop. Did I get the James pillow as well? I did not get the James pillow in fear of being smothered. Yeah, I don't know what my wife would think if I got that big James pillow. Can you imagine? Like, she'd be like, listen, I support everything you do, but like, we gotta have a conversation. My friends' husbands don't do things like this. They don't get the pillows of the video games characters. I'm like, well, I'm a different sort of husband.
The Viking boat looked
It's
imposing, almost like a battering ram.
All right, give the game away. It's so funny, man, because sometimes I think to myself, like, does anyone else do this? You think back to, I'll read the tour dates in a minute. You think back to what your dad or your uncles or even like granddad was doing when they were your age, and I mean, unless you, I can't imagine my dad at 40 years old buying a Funko Pop. I can't imagine it. I can't imagine my dad setting up a YouTube channel or a gaming stream or anything like that. Don't get me wrong, like, it's not like I'm trying to be my dad or anything, you know, but it's just so funny, ain't it? Yeah, I think that this is 40 years younger than what it was. Maybe I'm just telling myself as a way to cope, but don't you feel like that? 40 years younger than it was, 50 years younger than it was, 60 years younger than it was. You know, imagine 40-year-olds in the 80s. That's a different thing. That's a different thing to 40-year-olds in 2026, in my opinion, anyway. No, it's got all the tour dates. They went to Seattle, Bakersfield, Long Beach, New York City, Newark, Detroit, Jacksonville, Tampa, New Orleans, and Baton Rouge. Sweet, sweet tour. Oh, I might have missed a manuscript page. The other side on the ground floor. Let me make sure I get all the manuscript pages. I like how the light moves as when he runs. Oh yeah, I think it. What? Is that it? Is that what you were talking about, or is that his flashlight? Is that what you were talking about, Aaron? Because I thought that was a manuscript just then. Aaron says, I used to work at Funko and we got to put any 3 pops we wanted on our business cards. It almost made up for how terrible of a company it was to work for. Oh no, it was a bad company? Why was it bad to work for? Hot Llama says, I always think about it and I always come to the conclusion that nope, my dad would never have done this. Yeah, man. It's so funny, ain't it? Like, my dad at 20 was so much more of like a traditional, maybe not 20, I don't want to say 20, I mean 20's way young, ain't it? He's just a kid at 20. But my dad at 26 was way more sort of, I think, traditional husband, all that kind of stuff than I am, for sure. But then again, that's not what I would want, you know? I kind of prefer things to be a little bit unconventional, you know? And I feel like if I had a kid, I'd probably encourage him to do the same. I'd just be like, just do whatever you want, man. Don't worry about where you think you should be, what you think you should be doing at certain times of your life and all that sort of stuff. The only thing, there's one thing that I do think you should stop doing once you get to a certain age, and it's really the only thing that I think, and it's not, I hope I don't come across as like real judgmental, but I think that when you get to a certain age, you should stop getting like messy drunk in public. And I think that age is maybe I think that age is maybe like 35, 30, 35, something like that. And I mean, like I say, I'm not here to judge anyone's lifestyle or anything like that, but I just feel like it's cool to get messy drunk when you're like a kid, teenage, 20s, all the way through your 20s. I think is absolutely cool, fine. But when I don't know, whenever I see anyone getting like real messy, bad drunk, like just you know, slurring and all that, I'm like, dude, come on. But ironically, that is something that my dad does. That is something, and all of my family does that, by the way. My family, like heavy drinkers. Not my mum. My mum doesn't drink. But all the rest of my family, all uncles, granddads, aunts, everyone, heavy drinkers. I was a heavy drinker until I moved to America, and America's a very different drinking culture. That's really cool, by the way. That boat slamming through. Oh man. Oh man, I threw a flashbang. I thought it was going to go off. Let me just pause it. Oh, you thought it was just a light glinting off the cinder blocks? It's really poorly. Oh, Funko Pop, really poorly run. The leadership was so delusional. The public part is the real kicker. I used to work in bars a lot, and I can't stand drunk people anymore. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I like having a drink, and I think it's. I'm probably coming across as judgy. I really don't mean to. If you want to get drunk and hammered, like, do whatever you want. I'm big into just do whatever you want. Whatever makes you happy. But yeah, I don't know. I just sometimes see people getting real leery and kind of like maybe aggressive and stuff like that. You know, maybe like you'll see someone outside crying, and then you're just like, man, you didn't get this out of your system? That kind of thing. But I also think if, for example, it's a house party and you're among family and stuff like that, that's fine as well. Anyway, it's not my place to tell people what to do. Right? I'm just saying, like, that's one thing. That's just one thing about me. But I used to get so drunk, and when I first moved to America, my wife was worried about me because I was like that, you know. I was really I would go out and I would just get crazy. Like I'd be the drunkest dude in every bar, and it's not like I had a drinking problem or anything like that. It's just that is British drinking culture, I think. And so I just hadn't adapted to American drinking culture yet. Which maybe it's a bit more conservative. Oh, man. Ooh. Yeah. I don't know even how I got speaking about this, but yeah, I think American drinking culture is a little bit more conservative than English or Irish drinking culture. English and Irish drinking culture is pretty much identical, to be honest, and Scottish and Welsh and all that. It's like, it's just I think the idea is just to get absolutely obliterated and blackout. Whereas in America, I notice people, they drink to get a nice fun buzz going, and then they kind of leave it at that, you know. That was one of the big differences that I noticed, and I had to get used to it because yeah, I was going out and I was just like bang 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 bang, shots of Sambuca. I was going in a bar that where I didn't really know anyone, and I was like getting Sambuca on the bar, setting it on fire, not on the physical bar, like while it's in the glass, you know. I was getting my lighter out, setting the Sambuca on fire, you know, all this stuff, buying rounds of drinks for everyone, just going crazy. And then my wife was like, you're not supposed to really do that just on a regular night, you know. I was like, oh, I didn't realize. And now when I go home to England, it's like, oh, remember when you used to drink? Like they think that I'm teetotal. Oh, I can use that. I didn't even know I could use that. I didn't know I could use that. Aaron says, when I was a touring musician, I was publicly drunk all the time, and I feel weird about it now. I remember one time I told a crowd what my drink of choice was, shot of tequila with pineapple back. I looked down after the next song, and there were 9 shots lined up, and the crowd chanted, do them all, until I did it. To be honest, though, that does sound pretty badass. That goes hand in hand with being a musician, right? You're kind of like a rock star. What kind of music did you play? Was it like metal and stuff like that, or what kind of band were you in? Skunk says, I live in a place where there's literally a week where a bunch of rich young adults, mainly from Stockholm, only go here to get drunk in town, and most people around here, except the owners of the bars, I guess, hate it. We have a slang term here that in our dialect means seagull, but it can also refer to tourists. That's pretty cool. I mean, it's not cool. It's like they're all coming in to... They're like a bunch of Vikings invading your town. One time when I was on tour, I was told, you drink like a Londoner. That must be what they meant. Yes! Now you know. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, man. Honestly, London is mental for it. London... people will go out. People that work at a bank will go out in London on their lunch break. They'll like go in, have a pint with their lunch, have a quick pint before they go back to work. So they've had like 3 pints on their lunch break, and they'll just do that every day. And don't get me wrong, I know 3 pints isn't a lot, but on a lunch break it's quite a bit. Some people are like drinking 4 or 5 pints on their lunch break, and it's crazy. Hot Llama says, I don't like the public, so my drinking was always at home. Oh, Aaron made hip-hop, kind of poetic, folksy underground stuff. That's cool. Oh, you shared that on the Discord, I think. I think you shared that on the Discord, didn't you? Faderkorv says, I think I might know where you live. That's funny. Mate, that's a cool story though.
Wow, those geezers had quite a production going on. Ooh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single.
Good luck with that, pal.
Good luck with that,
Hey,
pal.
you find us a way out here, okay?
All
We'll
right.
take a closer look at this stuff.
Oh yeah. You do what you normally do, Barry. Very useful. I'll find us a way out. You think about ways to make money. By the way, we've got a few more people that are watching than usual at the moment. We've got a few people coming in. Listen, if you like this kind of thing, if you like these kind of games, drop me a little follow. Don't be lurking around in the background. Come say hello. Everyone's really friendly. Be part of the community. It'll be nice. It'll be nice. I have no idea how to convert people into followers. It's so funny, man. I'm like, sometimes I'll look at my algorithm afterwards, and it will say, "Oh, you know, you had a bunch of people come in, but like only maybe 1 follow or 2 follows or something." Like, how do you do? How are you supposed to do it? How do you get people to follow without being like really? Absolute swing and a miss by that geezer. Really embarrassing. Skunk says, last spring I was out with my good friends and we all were drinking, but I was the third most drunk. One of the four, third most drunk out of the 4 of us. But I was not drunk enough to need to feel ashamed for when my drunk friends acted really dumb. Like the 2 most drunk of them could literally not walk, so we did a weekend at Bernie's to them. I felt so ashamed once we all got sober. Yeah, I mean, I feel like if it's, oh, you know, remember that one time I got messy? That's all right, ain't it? But I just mean, like, if it's every weekend, this is what it is. This is what it is. Get as drunk as you want. But I just think it gets embarrassing, and I get embarrassed if I get to the point where I'm a burden on other people, you know? Like, I'm ruining the night where maybe I got real drunk and I got real political, and I was going, well, you didn't, you said that, and you said, and everyone's just like, oh, this is so awkward. That's humiliating to me. Like, or maybe, you know, I to be honest with you, touch wood, I'm not an angry drunk. I'm a very happy drunk. But maybe I'm walking up to strangers and I'm telling them stories that they don't want to hear or something like that. That's what I was like in my 20s. I just be walking up to people, hey, listen, did you ever know, right? And then that to me is a bit embarrassing, that sort of thing. But if everyone's drunk and you're just having a wild one, go for it, innit? Go for it.
As you regular
Oh, it's our
listeners
friend.
know, I tend to
Mine.
work through the night, but I'm not the only one. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton are taking a couple of moments off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you now? Deerfest is almost here, isn't it? I bet that keeps you in business.
Pretty busy, yeah. Actually, Pat, we've been real busy with other stuff, which concerns an ongoing investigation. We can't talk about that, Thornton. I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just saying we got, you know, other irons to fry.
And how would you compare your workload to last year's? Things have seemed relatively peaceful to me, but people do tend to get a little wild this time of year.
Oh, it's wild, Pat. It's pretty wild. There's been all sorts of trouble this year. Vandalism, fighting, public disturbances. A lot of people gone missing, too. Yeah, it's pretty much the usual stuff, Pat. Just, you know, a lot more of it.
Now, is it just me, or does Deerfest get wilder every year? People seem to be more drunk, at least, or they start earlier and younger.
What we were just talking about. Look, is this your town? Is this your town, Skunk?
Hey, I'm talking here, Thornton. Oh shoot, I lost my train of thought.
Not just me.
Yeah, it's wilder, Pat, but actually most of the trouble seems to be coming from grown men. People who ought to know better, you know?
Were we not just talking about this?
Well, that's nice to hear at least. Boys, I want to thank you for stopping by. I'll let you get back to your patrol.
Sure thing, Pat.
Yeah, sure thing, Pat.
Guys, I think we're Alan Wake. I think that we're right. We're right in the story. Crazy. Wait. Was there a ladder that I should have climbed down? Oh no, that's the ladder I climbed up. Alright. How funny that we were just talking about towns that get overtaken with festivals where people are drinking and they should know better, and then it's immediately on the radio. That's wild. I got embarrassed. This is Hot Llama. I got embarrassed when I joined an Xbox party with my friends drunk and started telling each one why I see them as friends and why I love them. They reminded me. Yeah, I mean, I know why that can be a little bit embarrassing, but at least that's a nice thing, right? That's normally how I am when I'm drunk, to be honest.
I could see the building had to be the Andersons'
just
home,
over the moon, just so excited.
I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of two burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
I'm just like singing, hugging everyone. That's me when I'm drunk. But I could just be a bit too much, you know. And literally, my mum said, my mum, that's really embarrassing that I just called my wife my mum. That's so embarrassing. My mum, oh my god. My wife said, it's because I was thinking about back home. My wife said, oh, I'm so worried about you because...
You've got to be kidding me.
Right, what can I use around here? My wife said, oh, I'm so worried about you because like of your drinking and stuff like that. That guy seemed like he was going to be a much bigger deal, the way that he came through like that. I thought we were going to have our hands full. He came through like he was the ultimate warrior. And he was just a regular farmer. Yeah, my wife was like, oh, I'm a bit worried. Like when I first moved here, I'm a little bit worried about you drinking and stuff like that, you know? I think you might be alcoholic. And I was like, I promise you, I understand why you might think that, but I promise you, I'm not an alcoholic. I'm literally just British. Like, that's it. That's the whole problem. You know? And I was like, seriously, you know, you knock about more of my family, you see, like, everyone's like it. Everyone. And I'm probably more tame than most. Okay. Skunk's like, dude had more confidence than HP. I know, he just came in swinging. Babsy, thanks so much for the subscription. I really appreciate it, Babsy. Oh, can somebody please tell me, what is the difference between a tier 1 and a tier 2 subscription? Because Babsy just subscribed on a tier 2 subscription. I can only imagine it's twice as good as a tier 1. Is it twice as good, Babsy? I really appreciate it. Thanks so much.
Al? Is that you out there, buddy?
I had to find a key to get Barry out.
Yeah, it's me. Hang on. I'll try to find a key to get the door open.
Dr. Mr. Master.
Hey, what's the holdup? Come on, this place is all dusty.
Says,
you know
oh, you get more money as a content creator. Thanks so much, Babsy. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. When you get yourself some emojis, you can set some aside for tier 1 or tier 3. Yeah, all right, I'll definitely do that. Usually, the content creator provides more emojis. All right, I'll jump on that. I'll jump on that for sure. Oh, mate. NPC Aaron. Aaron the Generous. Thanks so much, mate. Mate, 6 subs! Yikes! Thank you, Aaron. Mate, I really appreciate it. Thank you. Aaron the Generous. Aaron the Generous. That's good. Mate, we've got to do some kind of like we got to have some kind of emoji for Aaron DeGeneres. It's like a mixture of Aaron and Ellen DeGeneres. That's pretty funny, man. Hey guys, I needed to get to 50 gifted subs on this channel. Unlock that badge. Dude, you've done 50 gifted subs? You're a lunatic, man. Aaron DeGeneres said, not on my watch. Bro is on a gift grind. Seriously. He's completed it. Just got that level 50. So, dude, what can I do for you, Aaron? Like, what can I do for you? Like, for this gifted 50 subs badge? Like, what are some benefits that I can make? I'll jump on that.
We should feel right at home then.
That's wild, huh? Yeah. NPC Aaron goes, oh, you know, Jay, it rhymes with Schmeldendring. Yeah, I would. Yeah, he does so much on the Discord too. Yeah, he's really busy on the Discord. Oh yeah, and by the way, I definitely, if it's still all right with you, Aaron, I need to make you a mod on here, like, because you know what this lot are like. All these lot. They need a little. They need keeping in line, bruv. You know, we've got a very toxic community here, so we got to be careful. Oh, dude, look.
The power downstairs was out, but I was sure I could fix that at the fuse box.
I almost said cult members. Yeah, Hot Llama's the one we really gotta watch. I'm telling you. Our community is so incredibly toxic. We need keeping in line. Yeah, in all honesty, like, this is really the most wholesome community that I've seen on the internet, to be honest. Everyone is so chill. Like, don't get me wrong, we've had a couple of hiccups over on Paperback Journeys, but you know, it was nothing bad. It was nothing that bad. All right, Barry. Barry, like, did you ever think that you can do something, bruv? Huh? Quiet now? Look again. Did you ever think that you could do something? Come on, he's on my ass.
This place looks kind of lived in. I thought the Andersons were in the booby hatch.
He's always on my ass,
Yeah,
this geezer.
I don't think they keep.
I
too
love him,
close an
but
eye on
my
them at the
God.
clinic. They seem to slip away a lot so they can get wasted.
Old gods.
Those guys
know
sound awesome.
their truth, does that say? Old gods know the truth. Mate, they got some sick guitars just in every room. Let's read some manuscripts. Turns out a bunch of book nerds are pretty tame. Yeah, I know. Bloody annoying, isn't it? Like, maybe not shine the flashlight in our face. Yeah, step number 1. Damn it, I thought I got away with it. No, we all know what you did. We just sweep it under the rug to try and keep the peace. Sketch arms long. Unlikely suspects. Skunk says, wait, there's been drama? I never noticed that. Nah, nothing big. In the book club a little bit. But nothing big, like real bad. And I actually liked the person as well that was doing it. But it was just one of these things, you know. Look how cool this house is. Look, they got the Viking shields up.
Can you hear that, Al? Music?
Of course. We need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Lady of the Light? Oh, that's gotta be...
Find the Lady of the Light.
From the town.
Yeah.
Cynthia Weaver.
Right. Must be.
Find the Lady of the Light. And now you see your love set free. You will need the witch's cabin key. Lady of the Light. This bit could do with being pumped up a little bit. Got to find the Lady of the Light and reshape destiny.
We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, what the hell?
What the hell?
I'm sorry about that. No, seriously, because I know we don't get along, but we're gonna find her.
Now
right?
we're gonna have a drunk connection.
You're a crazy bastard. I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
I'm a writer, goddammit.
Correct.
If I just wanted to, I could write 10 books a year. And they'd be the best books that year.
No.
Yes.
That's right, I could.
Messy
But
drunk.
I could, because I'm a writer.
Good.
What do they put in this stuff?
Oh, it's that
I feel
moonshine.
Like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those coots and be a booze millionaire.
He loves a pound
I just
note.
miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
I know, Al. I know. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it okay.
Absolutely out of it. What's this? Damn it. Kids are the king.
Alice, I'm coming. It's all right. I'm coming.
It was a crazy drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened. I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off.
Oh wow, what's going to happen, guys?
Alice? Alice!
This part feels very Max Payne for some reason.
I remembered thinking I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crashed car and finding the first pages of the manuscript. I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
Alice!
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me.
Alice!
I'd been easy prey.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
The dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
You'll laugh at the whole thing together and put it behind you.
This is a great scene.
Alice?
She's not here. You were foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her. Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do. You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
She's just inspiring him to
She
write
had
so that the
Alice,
lake can
and
take
the
over.
manuscript was the ransom for her. Yes. All right. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back.
That's pretty jumpy. That
I wrote it. I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete
that's right,
manuscript
he
of a
lost a
novel
week of
entitled
his life,
Departure.
didn't he?
Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobweb she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish, to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. It will know I'm here. It will be back soon. It stole the skin of my Barbara a long time ago. She looks so old.
This is going in directions I never could have predicted.
I'd woken up, confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape.
Barbara. Don't know about that voice acting.
The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night.
Man, we just got some big plot points there.
I wrote it. It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault, and you're gonna pay
I
for
thought
it.
Barry was pointing a gun at us. All right, it was Nightingale. Great app, guys. I see why that was some of your favorite. Oh, I need to quickly turn this bit off. Remember?
Previously on Alan.
Yeah, remember, because they don't like it over on YouTube. They don't like it if you have any music copywritten. I guess that makes sense. Choo choo. Yes, we had a nice bit of a hype train there. I just opened up the chest. And what does the chest open? Wait, what? Only visible to me. I don't know. I don't see what the chest opened. Does anyone see it? This goes crazy. The Lee said, yeah, that was really good. That was a really great bit. The band who does all the Old Gods of Asgard songs are the real band Poets of the Fall. Fantastic. I'm already a fan. Listen, I wanted to listen to that, but you know what they're like on YouTube. Like they just block it all out. They just make it all silent. Great idea. Dark presence and Taken's everywhere. Best time to get drunk. Yeah. He couldn't take this from someone who writes. It takes time and editing. My God, a book usually takes between 6 months to a year at minimum. Yeah, true. I completely forgot about some parts of this game, Coherent says. This gives me major Remains of Edith Finch vibes. That's a great game as well. This banger. Oh, damn. You can play every song in Alan Wake 2, by the way. This episode is great. Yeah, this was a really great episode. I really enjoyed it, and I liked seeing Alan Wake let loose a little bit, you know, have a couple of drinks with Barry. Barry was heavily involved in this episode, which just makes it a banger by itself. We got a lot more information about what is going on, what happened. Another fantastic cliffhanger. And now we're going to go into the next episode and just... I don't know which direction it's going to take, but I'm really excited for it. Skunk says, I was only here for about an hour, but agreed. Yeah, it was a really great episode. Really fantastic episode. But yeah, thanks so much everyone for joining me. Thanks to everyone who subscribed. Thanks to NPC Aaron for the 6 community subs. Aaron DeGeneres. Babsy for the tier 2 sub. Thank you so much. Thanks for the bits, and thanks for just thanks to everyone just for watching. Really appreciate it. And it was we saw Alan kill Hartman. We rocked out. Yeah, we rocked out. That was the best. I think that was the best scene so far. That was the best scene so far. Rocking out on the stage, metal playing as we're just like popping off all the Taken, throwing flashbangs, Barry's being hilarious in the background. That was really great. Yeah, this is definitely the best episode so far. Really excited to play the rest of this game, then Control, then Alan Wake 2. Thanks everyone for joining me. Really appreciate it. All right, and I'll see you next weekend. I'm going to be on Thursday, so if anyone can make it on Thursday nights, I go from 5 p.m. until 8 p.m. on Thursday night. And also Thursday night is the beginning of Boys Weekend. What do I mean by Boys Weekend? My wife's going away for the weekend, and I've got a couple of days off work. I've got Friday and Monday off of work. My wife's away from Thursday morning until Monday night. So it's just me and the boys. It's just me and my 2 little lads, Milton and Poe. All 3 of us are really excited. Don't get me wrong. I love knocking about with my wife. I love hanging out and all that. You know, we do lots of stuff together. We have a lot of fun together. But, you know, sometimes you just need a boys' weekend, you know? And she's going to have a girls' weekend because she's going to Napa Valley with all the girls. Very, very fancy that, isn't it? But yeah, she's really excited about that. She's been excited about that for like a year. So yeah, it's going to be really good. But anyway, thanks everyone for joining me on the stream. I had a really good time. I hope you did as well. And I'll see you on Thursday. And it's Boys Weekend. And you're all invited to Boys Weekend. Have a good one. See you later. Bye. See you later, everyone.